Happy Sunday. It's time to talk language. Yes, Alpha has finally reached the level of the shift where I can finally say, I'm going to release this information into the realms. Now, I have observed and I've seen ones get close in explanation when they're talking about our indigenous language, right? Our speech here. It's always something that want to take you over the water, right? Oh, that's Creole. You speaking French. And baby, you may be. I ain't taking that away from you. I ain't tapping on that. I ain't none of that. That may be what you doing. Okay. Or that's from over in Africa. There was a language and it mixed in the gullah and everybody came and was speaking this and speaking that. And that's what that sound really is, right? All right, baby, if that's what you want to say, then fine. But I'm going to put it out there to you all simply. The language that you speak now has always been what you spoke, baby. Okay? There's no taking it over the water. Listen, we've always been a discreet kind of a people, right? We invent the slang. We invent the different ways of saying things. I could be in Chicago saying one thing, and Detroit could be saying it in a different way. But we both saying the same thing. Cali gonna say it how they gonna say it. New York gonna say it how they gonna say it. Texas gonna say it how they gonna say it. Georgia gonna say it how they gonna say it. But we all are hinting towards and saying the same thing. Right? That's bad. Really mean good. Just an example. But I'm going to get to it. So we often find ourselves using our tongue often. People say, y'all talk to each other without talking to each other, right? Mm-hmm. 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 But we know what each one means, right? And that's just scratching the surface. But here it is. The way that we talk now and move our mouth and speak and make sure that everybody can see and grasp what we're saying, all this lip movement, y'all, I'm going to tell you, hold on, I got to take a pause because it never fails. It could be as quiet as ever. I could be here, it could be as quiet as ever and not a sound be made. But the moment I open my mouth to speak, it'd be all kind of noise and my phone want to start dinging, just everything, right? It's just ridiculous. But I realize that the realms don't wake up until I do. So back to what I was saying. When it comes to this speech, all that mouth movement, take it away. Take it away and you have the key. Naturally, with our structure, we don't really move our mouth like that. So I could say to you, that boy over there coming up the road, watch him. And you hear me clear. But if you take it into the realms of sitting on that porch in that chair with Papa sitting next to you, that boy right there on that road, watch him. I don't like that. Mm-hmm. You don't even got to see I'm talking to him. You hear me? A lot of times, too, we named our children where it was just a JB, JD, AP, right? Mary. It's easy. So I could say, JP, go get my gun, right? Or I could say, JP, go get my gun. Mary, fasten the door. You see? Because when you talk like this, you really just talk and you ain't saying no different. But you think you said something so different when you're in it? Oh, you don't see it, huh? Oh, you don't say what you say. We don't do anything. And they say, what is it walking in? It's just a lie. It's not broken English. It's just the way that we naturally speak. Our structure is built for it. Our face structure is built for it. We don't even eat all loud, mouth all open and talking like that. Ain't us. Ain't never been us. So I'm saying this to say that, listen, when you thinking like, oh, I'm gonna, you're just talking some kind of language and you gotta go associate all over the wall. You gotta go associate all over the wall. You gotta do it. Your language, I hear you talk like you been talking like that. You gotta go say, no. This ain't no foreign language. This ain't come from over no water. The thing is that you got schooled too much and conditioned too much to think that you have to speak with all this motion. And really, you ain't doing it for you, because mama and them could understand. You understand what grandmama and them saying. You understand what your family was saying to you just fine. I often talk about both of my grandfathers. You would not have understand my granddaddy. You wouldn't. Unless you just had been around a family like that, you just wouldn't. It wasn't that they couldn't speak or didn't know what they was talking about. It's just we don't do all that. But see, people went to the so-called colleges, and I ain't shading nobody who did, but those things did a number, because it told you that, you know what, they talking broken English and that ain't the way. You know what, they need to go ahead and sell the land and sell the plantations and go ahead and register and become a citizen and vote and do all of these things. This the new way, mama and daddy. And you talking all that old country talk. You talking all that old broken English. It's illiterate. See? But I could understand, or grasp, should I say, understand, cancel that. Exactly what was me. And it don't bother me when folk try to laugh and when I'm saying what I'm saying and I'm throwing that door. Because they don't get it. I am largely more energy and frequency based, and I say it all the time. This tone don't come from no far away place overseas somewhere. It's not French. It's not African. No shade to any of that. It's none of that, though. It is simply me. It's our tongue. It's our slang. I do it all the time. And largely, it's silent. This is why we have within us naturally the ability to communicate, and others be in the room and don't grasp what we're saying. Look at him. Look at him over there. Right there. Don't turn around yet. Don't look. Okay, look. You see him? Green shirt. We do it all the time, baby. That is your language, right? But you cast that out because as you're in this realm, you're giving too much life to it as if this is the reality, and it's not the reality. So for those who grasp it, they grasp it. They get it. There's nothing wrong with using your tongue. I got different ways of speaking. I get real so-called professional on you. Hear me? But then on the same token, when the energy moves, I'm going to speak in my tongue. And it's going to sound like it sounds. And it's going to be heard by the ears that understand and that it should be heard by. Happy Sunday, y'all. Be great.